Hey, how you doing? I am Brando and this time I will talk to you about what a typical American person is. Okay, it's very difficult to really say what a person from a country is like. But there are, because, especially talking about the United States of America, because that's a very, very big country with very diverse people. So it's a little bit difficult to say, no, Americans are like this, Americans are like that. But there are some things that we can take from all of them, from each one of them, and they have a lot of things in common. Okay, I will start with what I said before, diversity. This is a very diverse country. Okay, you can find people from all over the world, and because they've been immigrating to the United States. Okay, uh, but you know that there's a big majority of people who have who are European descendants. Okay, so yeah, they're different. They're very different. They're very diverse, but they're also very similar. Okay. Now, something related to the weekends. Americans work very, very hard during the week. They're the countries with the least amount of holidays per year. Okay. Well, that's something I heard. That's not that I didn't make a research. That would be like a stereotype. But I heard that that's the country with the least amount of holidays during the year. So I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do in that case because, I mean, they have like very few holidays during the year. They work a lot. They work during summer. They work during Christmas. They work during New Year's Eve. They work during New Year's. They work all the time. Okay, but what they really, really look forward to is the weekends. Okay, they really look forward to the weekends. They work hard and then when the weekend comes, they go out. They share with their family. They go have physical activities like exercising or taking walks. They go to parks. Okay, they just like enjoying themselves and they like relaxing. To them, the United States is the world. Okay, it's a very, very big country. You can find pretty much anything. You can have mountains. You can have deserts. You can have uh, hot weather. You can have cold weather. You can have windy places. You can have lakes, beaches. You can have a lot of things. So for most Americans, the country is the world. Actually, when they refer to local championships, even if it's a basketball game, Atlanta against Chicago, let's say something like that. And if it's a tournament where only teams from the United States are participating, they call it the they refer to that as the World Championship, and it's crazy. It's crazy how they do that because, well, I mean, it's the country. It's the country. If, for example, they refer to a person, like they want to say that that person is the biggest, the richest, the poorest, the largest, or a thing. They want to say that something is the biggest in the United States. They say that it's the biggest in the world. Even if they're just referring to the United States, they say that it's the biggest in the world. So yeah, that means that the whole country is like a bubble, and that there's nothing else, because, well, they don't share they only share borders with Mexico in the south and Canada in the north. So they don't have like too many countries around them. It's not like, for example, I don't know if you go to Europe, and there are a lot of countries around all countries. In the case of the United States, they only have Canada and Mexico. Although it's very easy to adjust to the society, to people, try not, just in case if you go there, try not to get too friendly or too personal too soon, okay? They value their privacy, and don't just show up at someone's houses without an invitation. If they tell you you can come whatever you want, whenever you want, anytime you want, don't take it too seriously, because you're going to have to wait for an invitation in order to go there, because they would think that it's rude and unpolite. If someone tells you, hey, if someone invites you to your house, the person has to call you and confirm the date and the hour, and in that way it's going to be accepted that you go to the house and visit the person, okay? In conversation, on the other hand, you should always give a feedback to the other person, or at least you should not continuously. In that way, if you don't do it, the person is going to think that you're not interested or that you are just confused. And never make any racial comments about anyone. Black people are called African Americans, and it's politically correct language. That's the right way you should call them. And well, they take that very seriously. And also just, I don't think you're going to do it, but if you call them like just straight to the, just say you call them fat or something like that, they're going to take it too personally, and that wouldn't be nice at all. Okay, most Americans are impatient but disciplined. No one likes to wait in line, and they are easily frustrated. But most Americans wait in line patiently without pushing people or trying to jump ahead. That's something that, I think it's a universal thing. No one likes when someone jumps ahead, when someone tries to cut the line. That's something no one likes, because, well, I don't think someone enjoys, or I don't think there's a person who enjoys waiting in line for something. But if for events like, for example, Black Friday in the United States, or if it's the premiere of a movie or something like that, they are known to wait a long time before, hours and hours and hours in advance, in order to be able to get the best product if it's Black Friday. Because in Black Friday, during Black Friday, prices go very low. Prices are very low, and a lot of people are just trying to get the products in the best products. And if it's the premiere of a movie or something, they just want to be sure they can get a ticket. Life in the US is generally fast-paced and busy. It is all about making money. People don't want to waste their time or anything, even eating food. That's why the US invented fast food and is the largest consumer of fast food in the world. There are a lot of fast food restaurants in the United States. Wendy's, there's McDonald's, Subway, a lot, like KFC, a lot of restaurants. Okay, so if you go to the United, and that's just the most popular ones, because there are also like people on the streets selling hamburgers, selling pretty much anything. So yeah, those were some things that are the most famous things, or the most popular aspects of the American personality. Okay, of the typical American person's personality. I hope you liked it. Thank you very much, and see you next time.